a hidden gem a few miles from the border of Georgia and home to the Gamecocks of Jacksonville State, where these fans are fired up for this showdown about to play out on Burgess Snow Field. In this one, two teams from Conference USA squaring off in a weekday clash to set the table for the weekend ahead. As we'll see, the Liberty Flames taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Gamecocks will kick it away to start us off. And he's going to bring it out. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. The Flames offense will go to work first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's the pressure. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Flames will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Gamecocks offense has its first opportunity of the day. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
Finds the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Gamecocks come to the ball, trying to pick up this third and short. Got it, looking for a first. Bust through behind his pad. Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw again. Pocket breaking down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks.
Unleashes one deep. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
Intercepted, the defense has set him up. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover. They'll give it to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. finds his big tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Going for 6. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. Never a doubt. That'll give them an early 6-0 lead.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go. Breaks into the open. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. They'll ride the hot hand. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. All right, guys, let's talk a little about Liberty. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
That whole building gets excited because transfer portal is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going into the transfer portal.
The Flames look to keep this drive humming. The give on the option. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's got the tight end. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. He'll set up to throw. Got his man out of the backfield. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there.
Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Liberty. Lining up for the point after and the lead.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
He'll bring it out. He's got great speed. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires downfield. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got his man. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Flames. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. They open this drive, trailing by a touchdown, 13-6. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Little touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Gilbert. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Quick completion on the out route. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as his offense tries to mount a drive. The give to the back. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. And that is the final play of the quarter, and guys, Liberty has the lead here. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Off play action on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in. And that is a good sign for this offense.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Caught. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Flames trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front?
Sends it downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Flames decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing, having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. There's a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Oh, they're after him. Throwing right. It's complete. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man downfield. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. The Gamecocks have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. On the move, it's Williamson. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Gamecocks lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And if you want to bring all your tight ends in the game, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring in more linebackers, more defensive linemen, get ready for the run, less speed on the field, especially when you get down here in the red zone. I feel like I can match up man-to-man with those tight ends in the back end. Nice job understanding a run was coming.
Throws to the tight end. He makes a grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. He'll pull it down. And this quarterback has had a less than stellar game. They thought they'd be able to lean on their passing game, but so far it has been a complete struggle. Turnover didn't help either. They've got to take care of the football. And the Flames with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Here's a heat. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Gets it past the marker. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. The Flames come to the line with a new set of downs. They've been running it, but now the pass. He'll pull it down and run. Inside the 35. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here comes the heat. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Got the back over the middle. Jumped on top of the pile.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. And he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Man, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Fires to the right. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Heaves it on the run. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. The Gamecocks will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Flames can really attack on this 2nd and short. Running to the left. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. He's got it. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Slips a tackle. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. The Flames will hustle to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man down the middle. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Snagged out of the air. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Bringing the heat. He is brought down and sacked. That is not the offense's ideal way to finish up the half, but we'll head to the locker room. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Jacksonville for an entertaining 1st half than you? And this 2nd half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating 1st half. And with that, let's head back to the guys at JSU Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Flames will kick it off to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Gentry. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. He's looking to throw. And wings it incomplete. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man, it's Johnson. And they swarm him under. And the Gamecocks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Right down the middle. The sure hands, it's Johnson. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Used the play fake, now to throw. It's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. He lets one fly deep. Touchdown, Gamecock! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Sends it back in motion. He wants to throw. Oh, he makes the catch. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Liberty! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And he'll dance into the end zone and score the deuce. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
21.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Gentry. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Got a little space. There he goes. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds his tight end.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes a grab down the middle. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Johnson. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. He'll go to the sneak.
And let's not complicate this. It's worked before. The QB sneak continues to get first downs. Keep using it. Keep moving the chains.
Lost a throw on first down. Hauls it in. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Looking to the big tight end. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. And the Gamecocks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. And they take it in for 6 more points. He'll try to tack on one more.
Oh, man, and the quarterback knew exactly where he was going with this football at the pre-snap. He saw the matchup he liked, and he took advantage of it.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Trying to make magic with his feet. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just
turning it on. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete. Leaves it with the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Gamecocks will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. This drive will start at the 6-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Going to try to get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. to the air on first down. He's got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like, late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
And that's how pressure on a quarterback can affect the passing game. They were able to get after him on that play, and as a result, the QB made a bad decision, forcing that football into double coverage.
Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Flames want to move quickly. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Flames come to the line with a new set of downs. Takes an easy completion. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. He's got his man. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 50-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. The Flames had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
And, man, how many times are we going to call his name today? He has been so much fun to watch. Got a couple of sacks, add another tackle for a loss here. He has been all over the field, and he has made some serious plays for this defense.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. And the Flames didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it slips just inside that right upright. That'll pull them back to within 6.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Red pass, it's complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now, here's second and long. Caught behind the line, it's Johnson. Still running at the 40. Still on his feet. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Second down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Gentry. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. And the extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the 4th.
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on the running back to score that touchdown.
Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Flames racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back. But
he lost one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. Just keep swinging it. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold on.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. He's got it along the sideline. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. And the Flames are marching down the field. Pressure coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Rush is on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Under fire. Hit as he throws.
And now such a tough situation. Late in this game, you're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. A deep throw as the clock winds down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
they got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.